Mildura railway station. Mildura is the centre of the biggest irrigation district in Victoria. It's not much of a job to move, say, a case of oranges the 350 miles from Mildura to Melbourne, but when vast quantities of fresh fruit and vegetables have to be moved that distance to feed Melbourne's 1.75 million people, well then, we've got a story. Here yields bountiful crops, but prosperity comes to the growers not with the harvest, but with the sale of produce. The market demands fresh fruit, and so the race is on. The Mildura fruit flyer makes it possible for the housewife to buy fruit in Melbourne less than 24 hours after it was growing here. Bulk handling, a technique new to orange orchards, speeds the fruit to the packing shed. Keen's brothers have 40 acres of oranges on the New South Wales side of the Murray River, just across from Mildura. The packing shed is an important link, and its equipment must be fast and efficient. Washing, brushing, dipping and waxing are all carried out in a meld of sight and sound. Riverland, fruit from the waters of the great Murray River. Formalities in the packing shed are at a minimum. Procedure is short and to the point. A phone call, a few hurried instructions, and the oranges are on their way.
King's brothers have just run through and they want to know, can you pack 6 crates of oranges this afternoon in time for the flyer?
Yes, we can do that within the hour, if they arrive within the hour.
That's satisfactory. I'll tell them. Thanks.
oranges aren't the only thing that are carried on the flyer. There are beans and peas and tomatoes and apricots. I wonder what else will be on tonight's flyer.
The flyer leaves Mildura at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Loading goes on to within half an hour or less of departure time. There will be no losses in transit with this fruit. The produce is packed closely to avoid shaking around, and an added precaution is the fitting of shock absorbers and passenger-type bogies to the trucks. A check is kept of every consignment, and the station master himself watches the progress of loading, for the flyer's cargo must never go astray. Fruit is picked up at 3 or 4 smaller stations on the outskirts of the irrigation district.
Hello, Redcliffs. What clearance have you got for the fruit train tonight? You've got 2 to clear and van goods for Ballarat. All right, okay, thanks, and the flyer will leave here on time. All right, thanks.
Immediately the train leaves Mildura, Melbourne is sent complete details of the train's valuable contents. The growers' Melbourne agents don't then have any need to fossick for their shipments. They even know in which part of the truck they can locate their goods. In order to keep the train on its very tight schedule, trucks are waiting at Irimple and other stations, already loaded and sealed. diesel-electric engines will pull a fully loaded train at speeds up to 80 miles an hour, but usually the track keeps the speed below 60 miles an hour. Down through the mallee comes the golden harvest from Mildura. The irrigation area is just sandy mallee country, but water has made it 100 times more fruitful. And so on through the night races the fruit and vegetables for Melbourne's dining tables tomorrow.
This is the country hour. The fruit flyer arrived in Melbourne at 3 o'clock this morning and deliveries reached Victoria Market on time.